So here's the thing. We've got this leadership forum here, and my mother would say, make darn sure that you participate fully in the leadership forum. And, you know, in other words, don't sit around and feel sorry for me or yourself, more importantly, but move on with life. And that's what we're doing. And we thank you for being down here, because this Bush Institute is very important to us. And we've got some programs that we think are very transformative and helpful for the future of the country.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that, because we were grateful that you were still going to do it despite the news. This is an important forum for you, and you've got an incredible lineup of speakers the next 3 days.
Yeah, well, we do. Yeah, we've got Jeff Bezos is the keynote speaker. Bono, my buddy Bono. Bono and I became fast friends, much to the amazement of a lot of people. And,
how did you become fast friends with Bono?
Well, I put forth what's called the Millennium Challenge account, which was a new way of foreign aid into Africa, and then PEPFAR, the AIDS initiative. And it caught Bono's attention because he's a genuine humanitarian. And he found that he had an ally in dealing with disease and deprivation, particularly on the continent of Africa. And then we kind of meshed, our personalities meshed, and, you know, I needled him and he needled me, and we got along great.
Tell me about the center. I've been here before. I was here a few years ago, and I looked at your wonderful paintings. This is an important piece of history at this point. When we look at the paintings, when we come and we see the leadership forums and what you're doing here. Mrs. Bush, tell us what you see in terms of the direction where this forum and this leadership center is going, and what role it plays for the country.
One of the things we've worked on from the beginning, really, is how to empower women. That if half of the population is left out of a country, then you see a failed country. And that's what we saw in Afghanistan under the Taliban. So we've had lots of women's leadership programs. We've had 2 years of Egyptian women leadership fellowships and 2 years of Tunisian women fellowships. This year, our next fellowship will be with women from the broader Middle East and across Northern Africa. So we have a Liberty and Leadership program for women and men from Burma as they try to build their democracy.
It's an incredible story, actually, and when you see what's happening right now with women in the Middle East, you look at Saudi Arabia, for example, Mr. President.
Yeah, no, about time. But I think we think women will lead the peace movement in a part of the world that needs peace. One of the things, if you listened carefully to what Laura was saying, of course I always do, she was talking about leadership a lot, and so we've got a unique position to help develop leaders. Leaders when it comes to running veterans programs, working with Clinton, Bush 41, LBJ in our libraries to promote leadership of servants that will help their communities in which they live. The other thing is, you know, they often ask, how come I'm not writing editorials and all that kind of stuff? I don't want to. But through our actions, it should send a message about the values of the Bush Center. For example, working in collaboration with Mexico and Canada to make sure we work better together, or our economic growth initiative, or you know, educational excellence. And so, this is a place where it's important for particularly our backers to know that the programs are much more important than Laura and me, and will survive and help the country in the long run.
By the way, I will be moderating a panel this morning after your opening remarks, Mrs. Bush, about women.
About women,
with Dina Powell and Barbara Barrett, which I'm very much looking forward to. In terms of Mexico and Canada, you mentioned, Mr. President, do you worry about the conflicts that are going on right now, given the debate over trade and open trade and NAFTA?
I hope that people, as they debate whether or not the trading regime has worked with Canada and Mexico, look at the facts. And we want our neighbors to be healthy and strong. And so our view is, how can we best expedite positive trade, which benefits everybody, but also to make the point that the three of us countries are going to need to work together to be able to compete with China in the long term. And so, you know, these days I'm getting too old to worry about much, but my only point is that we promote a positive agenda here and make the case why, in this case, trade with Canada and Mexico, collaboration with Canada and Mexico, working closely with Canada and Mexico, not only benefits U.S. citizens, but benefits the citizens of all three countries.
Since you left the White House, you've become an avid painter.
I have.
I love your work.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
Well,
we want to show some because we shot some of the pictures that you've done. Tell me, how often are you painting?
Daily, except yesterday.
What are you working on?
I'm working on two snow owls. So our daughter Jenna, who is a fairly outspoken child, forcefully asked for me to paint two snow owls for a new house that she and Henry are
Furnishing.
So I'm working on that.
Okay. Is it relaxing? Why do you like painting?
It's mind expanding. It's doing something I never dreamt I would do. Tell him your line.
He was actually an art agnostic.
Really?
He never even looked at art. We lived in the White House with a really beautiful art collection. The White House has a great collection of American art, but he didn't really look at it. But now he does.
Do you also paint, Mrs. Bush?
No.
No. Okay.
And she's not a very good subject.
I haven't been really wild
you
about
haven't painted
any of the portraits he's done of me.
I tried one, and believe me,
Well, it better be good. It better be good.
it was never
Exactly.
good enough.
I bet.